Page 34, Frankie and Johnny. It's a nice blues piece. A challenge piece. It looks kind of ugly. Well, it might be. Let's take a look and see. Sometimes when you get into it, it's not quite so ugly, and other times it's ugly. They're introducing syncopation if you haven't had it before. And if you have had it before, they're reviewing it. They're also introducing a sforzando. I'll talk about that later when I get to the articulation. To me, that's part of articulation. Some people would say, no, it's dynamics. But I consider it part of articulation, but I'll explain that later. Let's look this over and see what we got. It's about a page and a half long. Treble bass clef, one sharp in the key signature. We're either in the key of G major or E minor. If you look at the end, you're here. Well, that's no help at all, but it's blues. You're going to get a lot of seventh stuff. It's in the key of G major. I'll help you out there. It's it. You can kind of tell by the harmony and hearing it as you play it, whether it's G major or E minor. Yeah. And 4/4 time signature. We got eighth notes going crazy. Start with a third measure here in the right hand. It's just down here. 1, 2, and 3, and. It's a dotted rhythm, and the short note comes first. 3 and 4 and 1, rest. Major 8, this D minor chord. I'm going to recommend, because in measure 9 I need the thumb here. I don't want to use the thumb on measure 9, right, I don't want to use them both. So on the half note in measure 8, I'm going to finger that, just bring the second finger down. This way my thumb's ready to go. I just prepared for it is all I did. So measure 8 was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1 and 2 and. You got to come up because we got an A here. Rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if that throws you, take out the tie and play all those eighth notes. 1 and 2. That's all it is, a bunch of eighth notes. But then you just hang on to the 1 8th note rather than playing it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Measure 11. 1 and 2 and 3. The F sharp comes on beat 3. 1 and 2. So you can see how they line up with the left hand. You got quarter notes in the bottom staff, and those are on the beat. So you can tell which notes play with the left hand. So the first note does, but then you're between them. And then the F sharp's on it. Another way of checking. Last two measures at the bottom of page 35. It's just a here, 2. Stretch it. You're going to stretch out to the octave extended. Except rather than an octave, you just hear. You didn't do the full thing, you did a 7th chord. Blues uses a lot of 7th chords, so yeah, I would have expected a lot more in here, but okay. That's really what it is. And you don't have to cover them all at the same time. You can bring the hand up as you do it here, so I can collapse the hand as I go up. Left hand, at the beginning, it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay. Measure 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Not too hard to hope. Measure 9 broken chords. Now measure 11, look out. Accidental C sharp. Here. And here. You can do the 2-1 here. I can do it 2-3. Depends on how big your hands are. Measure 13, I recommend a third finger here. I don't know why they want thumb. I see no reason for thumb. Because you got to come back up here. So just use third finger. That could be an error. Measure 13, use third finger on that note because you're just staying there. Now for measure 15, you can use thumb on that one because when you look at what's coming, you need to be in this position. So again, for measure 13, I'm here. And then going on, it's 1 and 2 and then thumb. And then we don't forget the F sharp. It's in the key signature for measure 16. And then they want 4 again. No, I'm not going to go from here. Use thumb. You're there. Cross over. Here. It's easier. So measure 16, you're ending here. Just use thumb for measure 17. Cross over. That's fine. Measure 25. They say thumb again. No. Third finger. Stay there. There's no need for thumb there. You're coming up here for measure 24. Stay there. Now, the last two measures you use thumb, because in the last measure you got to reach down to the octave. So that's all right, but measure 25 is third finger. Then we try to put the hands together. What could possibly go wrong here? We're here. 1 and 2 and. They're just all eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3. Hold that down. Next measure, 1 and 2 and. 1, 2. Right there. Lift this left hand up on beat 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rest, rest. Then both hands are going to come up. So just eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And again, if this rhythm throws you, take out the tie and play all the eighth notes. That's all it is. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and. Then once you get an idea of that, you put the tie and you just hang on to the note rather than playing it again. The left hand has a rest on that last beat because you got to come down here anyway. But the right hand stays down. Right there, measure 11. 1 and. Again, this is where they're doing that. Okay. There, measure 14. 1 and 2 and 3. So the measure 13 is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that is an F sharp there, even though you had an F natural on the top staff. That only applies to that staff. Every staff's got to have its own set of symbols. You can't cross staves like that. So it's here and here. It's an F sharp. And then you come up. So I'll put the hands together, and then I go back over the tricky spots, which is probably the whole thing, and gradually get rid of the hesitations. Go as slow as you need to, but no hesitations. Then I think about the articulation, which is the slurs, the staccatos, and I put in the sforzando at that point. A sforzando is the loudest accent you can have on piano. It's a musical bang. Don't get vulgar and pound on no allowed. Let the wrist collapse a little bit. It's just a lot of weight. The keys go down very quickly. And you get that on the last note there in the first line. It's just a loud boom. It's got to be a musical boom. So it's slurred. Just hinge at the wrist. Again. Staccato. Rest. Boom. Just let them go in. Don't. Oh. And then slur it. This is staccato, slur. Now, measure 12. That first note in the right hand is not staccato. This is. So measure 11 is. Measure 14 accent. A little like that. Boom. So measure 13 again was here. Accent. And lift up. It's a new phrase, like taking a breath. So forth. So put in the articulation stuff. Then the dynamics. They apply to the melody. MF, mezzo forte, is moderately loud here. Then echo that, moderately soft. Back up to moderately loud. The left hand there is soft. And that sforzando is just a major bang. And then measure 5, it's loud. That's the melody. These are like moderately soft or so. We want to hear the melody. Measure 9, the right hand gets it. The left hand's soft. Now, measure 12, you get accents. Let the wrist claps a little bit on this. Now, I'll measure 16, you come back down, you start it loud, and come down. Then you're loud again. All we did was shape the phrase. I measured 16. We came off of the phrase at the end. And then you're loud. At the end, measure 25, you're loud. Now you're going to slow down and get softer. You're going to go down to very soft. Loud. Sort of loud, sort of soft, soft, very soft. Each note got a little softer. Here. And then you hang on to that because of the fermata and just let it die away. Now speed, well, this is where we play it more in a blues style. This is a blues piece. So we play it in a blues style. Did I say that already? I can't remember. Anyway, we don't do a 1 and 2 and 3 and. We swing the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Feel it. There's no notation for it. You feel it. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Rest. Rest. 1 and all the way through. You just feel it. They've added pedal at the end, and that's really typical with blues. They'll color the end of it. They'll add the overtones and everything. So in the last measures, there, push the pedal down right after the note, and just hold it down. You're just adding all these notes and overtones to it, and you just listen to that for a little bit, and then lift everything up. I'm not going to show pedal if that's all they're going to do, but yeah, you can put pedal on this. It's fine. At the end, you slow down a little bit. Yeah, slow down a little bit. There could be an error in the music. I don't know if it is an error or not. Could be. And that is measure 12. They don't make the first note in the right hand staccato. I think it sounds fine that way. But you get the same thing in measure 22. And there in measure 23, they do make it staccato. In my opinion, they should be the same. So either make them both staccatos or not staccatos. Don't care, but make them the same. I like it not staccato myself, but whatever. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do louds and softs. We're just playing notes and rhythms. I'm not going to do the pedal at the end. You can do that. You can hear the notes better without the pedal. So I'll give us 4 counts, but I am going to swing the rhythm. 1 and 2 and ready and go and 1. And 1, rest, rest. 2. And 1 and 2. 4. 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, rest.